Given that Lee Point is a world-class natural area with thousands and thousands and thousands of visitors every year, the Casuarina Coastal Reserve, it's appalling what's happening quietly while our backs are turned. I happened to go down there the other day to learn how to fly my drone, because it's outside of the flight paths of the planes. I was astonished at what I saw from a bird's eye view. Once you get past the roadside scrub, there's all sorts of clearing going on inside. It's Defence Housing Association land, it's defence land. The Defence Housing Association is building the houses in the newer suburb called Lyons. Prior to that it was Muirhead. In the Defence Housing is building, Defence Housing has cleared the land for breezes, and there won't be many breezes, I can guarantee that, unless they put more than just a doorway's width of chain mesh between the fences, between the crammed houses, roof to roof, as people have described it, that are in Muirhead and Lyons. You can actually see from the air the vast difference in planning and overuse of space for residential construction with air conditioning, not appropriate housing cooling solutions for the tropics. The land is owned by the Federal Department of Defence, and the people doing the clearing and building. At the top of that is the Department of Defence Housing, the Defence Housing Association, Defence Housing Australia, I guess they're called, DHA. We're not there now, this is just up the road. This is sort of at the back end of Lee Point. Lee Point's a world-class tourist destination that's close to the city. It's only 20 minutes drive from the CBD. About less than 20 minutes drive from everywhere really in the greater metropolitan area. 3 or 4 minutes drive from where I live, and that's right near the main shopping hub of the northern suburbs. Why we are allowing to be bulldozed something of great local and international value, it includes very close proximity to migrating seabird habitat, where the globally migrating seabirds stop for a feed, fatten up for the next part of the flight. There's some local rare species, the Gouldian finch being one of them, most colourful example that's quite popular and protected. Has been paying a visit lately, getting a lot of public attention, or more than before. And like I'm saying, we assume that this stuff's always going to be there, that it's just part of Darwin, it's part of the Darwin experience, that you're going to have bushland around you like this. This is a creek near Leanya. I don't know how much longer this is going to be here for. It's not even considered a area of protected interest. And you can see there's a few rubbishings and burnings and so forth. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. A cliche, but nevertheless true. Growing up in Darwin, we always knew that the bush was just over there. Anytime you wanted to take a stroll or see some birds or have a ramble, You could. We've come to assume that that's just a given and that's how it's always going to be. Unfortunately, for the birds and the people and the other wildlife and the flora, that's not the case at Lee Point. Here in Darwin, being out in the scrub is part of a way of life. I'm only seconds, or minutes rather, from home, and come out to walk the dog. And here we are, just up the road from where we live, in the suburbs, near the main shopping centre of the northern suburbs. We've come to accept and expect that this level of natural wilderness is something that we can rely upon.